What do you think is going to happen with Trump? What do you know about the raid, the FBI raid?
I have no inside knowledge. I don't know. I mean,
Come on, he calls
I
you.
think I think he did retweet us a couple times.
He retweeted me a couple times too. Hilarious.
He
I was laughing my ass off. I was like, the fucking president retweeted me.
I think that the people who are arguing that he's been given a ton of fuel, like they just poured rocket fuel in his engine, I think that's absolutely true. I mean, if you just look at the fundraising he's done off the back of this already.
Right, but what did they...
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I don't mean in terms of politically. I mean, like, legally. Like, what did they find?
Oh.
And is he actually in trouble? Because I think the goal was to try to knock him out of the 2024 elections, right? By
Bunch of Big Mac
trying
receipts.
him for crimes. What did he do?
I don't know.
Do you know what he did, Jamie? Has it been absolutely released what they caught?
I don't know that yet, but holding on to boxes of
Is it really about
he wasn't
like
supposed to have
confidential information that he shouldn't have had in his home? Like that was so important they couldn't just ask for it; they had to go in there and get it.
Well, I think the problem is having it, right? Because if you have it in an unsecure location, meaning unsecure in terms of the government's protection, it's not locked up in archives. It's not in a place that's very difficult to access. You have control personally over the access to something that's top secret. If that's the case, then that's a problem because that safe could be open. People can get in there. People can get the code. They can copy it. They can send it to China.
Yeah, but do you think that's a genuine concern, or is it they want to find something, anything that they can use to prevent him from running again?
I think both things are valid. I think if they're just doing that and they're using the FBI in a way that they would never use it against Hillary Clinton, and they're going after him in a way they would never go after Ghislaine Maxwell's client list.
Oh my God!
Then I think
there's no interest in that.
Right. Then we have a real conversation, but it doesn't mean that there shouldn't be a real conversation about should someone have access. Now, I don't know what the files were. I have zero idea whether or not they were okay for him to have or declassified. I don't know. But I think the argument would be if you're not supposed to, if there's a whole chain of command about classified documents, and this is the law on classified documents, and you decide to violate that law because you think you can.
Right.
Like I just wanted to keep them, and you just keep them in your safe. I don't know if that's what happened, but if that is what happened, that someone needs to be held accountable for that. You're not supposed to do that, right?
Right.
You're not above the law, and you can't decide that you're not going to follow the law because you know better, right? And I don't know if that's the case.
I think where people lose, where they stop, where they don't care about that, is because they're like, okay, if you're going to be selectively enforcing laws like that and just turn a blind eye to Hillary deleting emails that have been subpoenaed, and all of that, a blind eye to Hunter Biden trying to act like this is not a story until you're forced to admit that it is. It's the double standard that makes everybody say this is persecution.
For sure.